So the refuge prayer is, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. I take refuge in the teacher, the archetype, the dakinis. I take refuge in the channels, the chi, the life force drops. I take refuge in the Dhammakaya, Sambhogakaya, Namanakaya. In the true nature of my own mind, emptiness, clarity, I take refuge. So, I'll just read this bit for the 4. Dhammakaya, the utter emptiness, inconceivable, unlimited, and vast beyond all knowing. It is unborn, undying, always there and forever unchanging. Look directly at it. Who looks? Sambhogakaya, the utter transparency of that emptiness, its potential for all possibilities. No limits, no projections, no opinions to cloud it. Complete openness without limiting concepts of self and other. Open-heartedness is the natural state of all life. Namanakaya, the aliveness of that transparent emptiness, the dance of thought and form, the seer and that which is seen, transparent emptiness dancing, birth and death. Thoughts arise and vanish, never having been anything at all. That's what we're ultimately going for refuge in. We can call now the overall thing we can call God. In the Christ consciousness, you can say, this is the Christ. The spirit is the Sambhogakaya, and the emptiness is God. Or you could say God is the overall awareness, which is inconceivable. We can conceive of emptiness. And we can meditate on emptiness. But you can't conceive of awareness, and you can't meditate on awareness, because then there's someone separate meditating on it. You can only recognize awareness. So awareness, the 4th body, the Swabhavakaya, is the transcendence of all duality, birth and death, samsara and nirvana. So the 3 bodies are nirvana. It's like transforming everything into bliss, the true state, the joy, but it's experiential. Awareness is not an experience. All these experiences arise within the awareness. Perhaps that would be better to call that God. And you could call emptiness the Holy Spirit. And your Christ consciousness is the Sambhogakaya. And this is you as the child of God. And those distinctions, that when we're resting in emptiness, then things spontaneously appear. Yeah. Because in the Dzogchen prayer, then we want to go to refuge, that which is beyond any sort of belief structure, any sets of rules. Yeah. So we spontaneously engage with what's appearing to us. And that naturally brings compassion. And in Dzogchen, the compassion is not to be cultivated. It comes from the emptiness space, which observes these things. And when you see an appearance, compassion arises with it. And when the appearance dissolves, the compassion dissolves. So it's still dependent. Whereas the Sambhogakaya, we say, it's compassion itself. Yeah. Because your body itself is blissful. The knower is blissful. And that's born from observing and being natural, the spontaneous reactions and actions. And we're not cultivating anything. And the compassion arises naturally, because it's then you understand God is love. It's not just a phrase anymore. The very substance of this is love. Yeah, talking about earlier on, the very substance of life is meaningful. Like it's an ocean of, like Venerable Geshe says, an ocean of nectar. You know, for us, it's like a treadmill of misery. Job, relationship, job, relationship, job, relationship. What am I going to do? Get drunk, get laid, get drunk, get laid. Oh no, what's happening? No, just a constant treadmill of thoughts. Your thoughts are the treadmill. Yeah, you're just like, why does it keep going? You keep thinking. Why do I keep thinking? You're thinking now, but why do I stop thinking? Stop thinking. Well, should I stop? How do I stop thinking? Just stop thinking. Am I stopping thinking? Is that me stopping thinking? It's just da 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 da. Ocean of nectar. Yeah. And how do we do it? Well, this is the training, and this is the unsurpassable way. This is Tantra. Yeah, you're just relating to all phenomena as the waves of God. Yeah, it's your awareness. You just Namanikaya. Whatever thoughts arise in your mind, it's the sparkle of the Sambhogakaya. It's awareness itself. Yeah. If you try to find the thought, you can't find it. That's the emptiness. That's the house of the emptiness. So your thoughts come, just try and find it. Try and find your anger. Locate it. It dissolves, disappears. As soon as you come unconscious, it comes back. Like Osho said, people always ask me what's wrong and right. Yeah, like the ego needs a system. And it does need a system. This only works till you're beyond systems. But he says, what is right is an action done with awareness, and what is wrong is an action that is done unconscious. It doesn't matter what it is. Yeah. We know it's if you give people a set of rules, don't kill, they'll kill. It doesn't make any difference whatsoever. Yeah. So it's whether it's done with awareness. That's no self. Just spontaneously act. And that is compassion itself. Yeah. So it's like Tilopa didn't hit Naropa consciously, just whatever arose as needed. Yeah, we don't trust ourselves yet. You understand? So we practice it. This is the unsurpassable method. This is Dzogchen. And you're just relating yourself as bliss and emptiness, basically. The Sambhogakaya is the clarity, the bliss itself is Christ. Christ consciousness. Christ talks about this. Yeah, the Christ is not a person. Yeah, it's Jesus of Nazareth is the person. Christ is the consciousness of an awakened being resting with God. That's all of us. It's like Osho said again and again, like, there's not much difference between me and you. You know, you're just asleep and I'm awake. But you just need to wake up. We're still the same. Everyone is a Buddha.